says it's waiting for you.
Sorry?
Have you gone live?
Yeah, the picture's not come live up yet. Huh?
Well, no, because you haven't gone live.
It is.
Here you go.
Sorry?
Have you gone live? You're here.
Yeah, the picture's not come live.
It's working.
Well, in case none of you realised, we have gone live. It's better than being dead, I suppose, for this. Anyway, how are we all? I can see everyone's absolutely amazed and wonderful. I'm a bit unsure. I haven't got a full screen at the moment, but I think you guys have. I think it's gone a bit weird, but it's nice being weird at times. It helps you survive, don't you think? If you haven't tried it, it's well worth a try. So we got Amula Dadula. We got Elaine, Karen, Doris, Insight Teachings. Oh, she's a nice lady. Glenys Stevens. And what else have we got up there? I don't know. Comments. Yes, we're all here. We are all here, and almost ready to go. I've just got to have a wee mouthful of tea before I begin. That's better, yeah, before I begin. Would I? Yes. We're all here. I'm here. So, if I've sounded a bit vague, perhaps, if I've sounded a bit vague over a few weeks ago, I apologise for that, but it's the medication that the doctor put me on. During that period of time before we realised it was totally the wrong medication for what I needed, I had some really weird experiences. That's what I can say. A couple of them were which were quite scary. I had one in particular where I was, for the first time in my life, I've actually been really frightened. And that's something. And that lasted for about a quarter of an hour. Anyway, all right now, and we're coming we're sort of, we think we're past the halfway mark. We go day by day. Best way of going. We have good days. I have good days. I have bad days. And I think we've gone to the point where I'm having more good than bad, which has got to be a good sign. And I know all of you will agree with that. If not, well, you'll just have to live with it, I suppose. Anyway, I think we're pretty much all here. Yes, we are all here. Okay, so let's make a beginning. Yes. So let's begin as per usual. Just if you can make sure your telephones and anything that rings, chirps, barks, whatever, is on silent mode, that would be great. Especially for you guys. It won't affect me, I can't hear you obviously, but I can read you. So if someone suddenly drops off the frame, she's been got at by a noise. Anyway, my weird sense of humour today. But that's all right, at least I got one now. So, after that rude interruption of myself, we'll begin. All sitting nice and comfortably. Yes, if not, you know the answer. You should be by now. I mean, we've only been doing this 3 or 4 years, so you should know the process. You should know the process well enough to even take it and do it. Oh, there's a scary thought, isn't it? Right. I'm just looking at the window, looking at the sunset. Quite nice, quite nice. All right, we're nice and comfortable in the chair, breathing nice and comfortably, I trust. And just settle your breathing down into a nice steady rhythm. So you're not, if you're still puffing a bit out of breath, just take a couple of nice deep breaths and hold it for a 2 or 3 count, and then release it. Again, nice and slowly, no panic. Do that a couple of times until you become to be more centered and not in a panic. There's no hurry. There's no hurry to do this, because we will get it done whatever happens. Okay. If you still feel a bit puffed and a bit traumatized, perhaps just take a moment to stand up out of the chair and hang on to the table, perhaps, but give yourself a good shake and flick your hands, and visualize that while you're flicking your hands, you're actually getting rid of some of the tension that's hanging around you and that you've let in. Yep, you've chosen this, but we'll get rid of it. Okay, so stand up, have a good shake of hands, and then sit down, and we'll actually really start this time. And how do you feel now? You'll feel a bit better, a bit quiet, and a bit more peaceful inside. Let's hope so. But as we go on, we can work on that. So we're going to take the first deep breath, nice and slowly and steady, and we can breathe it in through our nose, and just feel it as it works its way down through your lungs, down through your lungs, until it comes to rest as usual, in the pit of your stomach. And as it settles down, you can see that this ball of colour, a blue of energy, almost has a life of its own, as it sort of squiggles or squirms around to get itself comfortable and having a look at its surroundings. And we can leave it there for a wee while. So just exhale now and let go all that rubbish that may be still clinging onto you, all that dark energy. Just visualize that being expelled from your body. And as we visualize, as we can see it leaving our being, you can see that where the place it was within us is rapidly being filled by the blue healing colour, so that negativity can't come back. There's no room. And now we take another nice deep breath, and the same thing. Just be aware of it going down through your body, through your system, into the very pit of your stomach. And we can see again the two now becomes one. So now there's quite a lot of healing energy building up inside you. And you can almost feel it moving around within you, searching out those black energy places, the shadow. But now just exhale and let all of that rubbish go. Just see it leaving you and just going back to the source. is unconditional love, the source being the universe where the healing energy has came from. And now we take our third really nice deep breath in, nice and slowly. There's no race. And now as you feel it, having reached the pit of your stomach, we realize that the one is made up of 3 separate parts, although the parts are the universal healing, which is the same where energy it comes from. And now you can feel all these parts of energy. You could visualize that the healing energy within you is running right through your body, looking for any places within you that where there is any dis-ease, discomfort, a bit of unrest, any sort of energy that is not really a calming energy. And as we feel it going round inside us, we feel we have that beautiful feeling inside of us, and that healing is the source of this beautiful energy. And we can see it working through even places we weren't sure existed, or even places where there may have been a niggling problem within us, have been worked on, shall we say, by the healing energy. And just take a few moments to feel that energy going all around you. Until you're absolutely full of this beautiful light, lovely light blue shining all around you. And again, we can feel it sort of doing like a final check on our being, on our own being. Because the healing light doesn't sort of discard anything. It doesn't try and hide anything. It will seek out whatever problems there are and work on them for you. And now we become aware of this energy, this beautiful blue. It almost looks as if it's leaking from you, from your whole being, through the pores of your skin even. The healing energy is coming out through all of those places where it comes to rest gently on the surface of our planet. And as you can watch this happening, you begin to realize that this is the beginning of a beautiful blue healing energy that's going to cover our planet completely. And the best way is if you can visualize our planet wrapped up in a beautiful blue blanket that's not only keeping the warmth in, but it's keeping the negativity out. And while the energy is there inside of you, it continues to work within you with every breath you take. You radiate a bit more of the healing energy out to all places on our planet. When we start to think of special places, then perhaps we'll go through a few of them. Let's think firstly of the first responders to accidents, the paramedics that have to get them fit enough even to travel in an ambulance to the hospital. And then the hospital itself, for all the people that are there receiving care, and all of those that are giving care to all of the patients within that hospital building, and all the people, all the administration staff, all the people that help it run, and therefore help to keep people alive, help to give them a peaceful way of life. And the service people, the people that cook the food, that clean the place, for everybody that is any way associated with the running of the hospital or the hospitals, all of them across the world. And now the blue light continues on its journey around the surface of the planet. And all the time, whenever it comes to a place of care, an old person's home, a hospice, anything you can think of, anything, anywhere, people that are staying somewhere for rehab till they get their life back in order. Doesn't matter, we can't mention each one individually, but we just know that the white light, the healing light, will touch all of these places, all of these people, all people associated with them. And especially the family of the person who is in the hospital, sitting by their bedside. We know that the healing light will touch those also. As the person that their relative or friend is undergoing their journey, wherever it may take them. And we also look at places that have been gradually torn apart by man. All the explosions and all the shock waves that these explosions must cause. We let the healing light go there and bring peace to everyone, to everything and everyone. When we think of places that are suffering floods and fires and snow, everything, all the people that are living there and all the people that have lost a friend or a loved one while this disaster was happening. And now we keep moving onward. We think of all the trees, everything that's growing on our surface of our planet, all the food for mankind, and all the food for all the wildlife, that it continues to grow, to feed us all. And we think of all of the waterways, all the rivers, the streams, the lakes, reservoirs. Whether the water is pretty much laying still in a big reservoir, or full of life tumbling over the edge of a waterfall. May the blue light be there just to help bring those oceans back together again. And as we think of the oceans, we think of the colour blue for the healing. But we also introduce a pink. So as we look at that part, begin gradually to go from blue, gradually goes to like a purple colour. And at this, it goes right down to the bottom of the ocean, 4 or 5 kilometres deep, to all the creatures that are living there. And all those creatures that are having to eat all the broken up plastic bags and all the other rubbish going into the ocean. So if you want to come back now, standing on the edge, or perhaps even looking down at what we have just done, we feel a great sense of achievement. So all these people have spent all this time radiating the colour blue, and mixed with a bit of pink for the oceans. And we'll just take a few moments to really absorb all that blue healing energy we sent. And always remember that some people will accept the healing, whatever colour it is, and some people won't. It is their free choice. And we invite all of them, one by one, if they want to join. And as I say, if they do, that's great. If not, they're probably not quite ready yet. Maybe next time. Just enjoy the peacefulness that's around you. In the blue. And blue, as we know, blue is a colour of healing. And as usual, you can do this exercise wherever you are, whether you're on your own or not. You don't have to be in a group. You don't have to have me talking you through it. You can just take yourself through it. And then hopefully when you feel happy about that, perhaps you could take a group of people through this routine till we've got another group of people. And it'd be great if we could duplicate that many times. Okay, so just enjoy these last few moments. Just knowing that you've spent a good bit of time and a good bit of your time spreading the healing energy around to anything and everywhere on our planet. Just enjoy that feeling. Okay, now we'll start the journey back to the place where we first started. And as you start the return journey, keep the vision you have in your mind. The picture of our planet covered in a beautiful blue light. And as you look around, you'll notice there's quite a few spots where it's a lot brighter blue. And what that is, that's other groups joining with ours. So we're not alone in what we're doing. So when you feel okay, just if you want to sit up and rub your feet on the floor, the carpet, wherever, that'll be great, because as you all know by now, that helps to ground you. So you've got 2 feet firmly placed on the ground. And then now when you're ready, just stand up slowly. If you need to hang on to a chair, that's fine. But just take your time until you feel completely balanced once again. Okay, thank you for that. And before you all go, I mentioned last time, if you have any questions or thoughts, anything that we could incorporate perhaps or do differently, just please let me know. Just send them to my email. That'll be my Gmail, which is tonyjbarton@gmail.com. All lowercase. Tony J. Barton at excuse me, I'm looking at this. Yeah, Tony J. Barton at gmail.com. That's great. And then I can read them during the week, and if it's possible, we'll include them. Okay. So I think we're done for this week. Oh, I sat on my arm and it's got bent. Okay, lovely people. We'll see you when we're looking at you, I suppose. It's a great I think I'm let me saw that. Okay. Thank you for your time and your energy. And it's good night from me. So, and I can hear you all in the far distance. I saying good night from me, good night from me. And then there was nothing. All right. We'll see you next week. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. It was good energy. Okay. So I'm going to click this out and see what we got. All right. Thank you all for being there, wherever you are. until next week, we'll see you then. Take it easy. Bye.